So basically what we're doing here is just talking about anything in our life to prove that we can do it when there's no pressure. So basically what I want to talk about is shoes, okay? So like, I wonder if shoes are actually a good purchase because like you get a lot of them and you look good and you get the social approval and stuff, but then like, okay, you just spent your money on this item and it's not really changing your actual inside, like the way that you feel. Maybe you get a sense of belonging because other people will like compliment you on your shoes and make you like feel like you fit in more, which will help you like get closer relationships with people who like are also sneakerheads and care about shoes as well. So like I think that can be cool because there is a beauty in the shape of a shoe. Like there's something there. It's not just a luxury spend of money. Like there's something there instead of just a Supreme shirt with a red box and like white text. This actually has like form to it and it can look cool. So I think what's important is to get shoes that you think look good and not just like what everyone is getting, because then that's just like trying to fit in and belonging. Okay, so that's okay. It's like what's even so wrong about trying to be popular? I think actually I think it's like because you're compromising your own personality and your own values, that like you aren't even being yourself. So like you fit into this one group, but like there's no way that everyone has that personality. Like just like a couple people probably do, and they're like actually living a good life because their personality happens to be what's widely accepted in the culture. But like the other people aren't living their most fulfilled lives. They're just trying to like follow the path of least resistance. They're doing what they think will get them highest on the social ladder. Like maybe their parents did it too. These are people that pick up on social cues easier. I think it's usually people that hang out together a lot because friend groups often do the same thing. But like the popular friend group is obviously going to be the biggest friend group. Like what makes them popular? Well, a lot of them like get technology faster than most of us. They have good social skills, yeah. Um, Popular mostly is just people who have good social skills and fit like a lot of the norms that we have today. So like on TikTok, I guess popular is just like how well you conform to things that we're seeing. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to think about, like, what's your definition of popular? But I actually really wanted to be popular for a long time, and I still kind of do. Like, I'm still, like, doing certain things. Like, I was just looking up sweatpants, looking up, like, a Ron John Surf Shop t-shirt, because I'm seeing, like, other people wear them. And I don't know if that's right, because I know it's gonna make me fit in more, and if I'm wearing this stuff, then I'll get more social approval. But also, like, I'm compromising my own sense of style. And I don't know if that's actually worth it, you know. But I don't know. I think conversations like this are really good because they kind of prove that I can hold a conversation by myself with no one else for as long as I want. Literally, I can just talk and talk and talk as much as I want, and all I have to do at any point is ask someone a question based off of what I'm saying. Oh, do you think you could talk as long as you want? Oh, have you ever tried this activity? Do you like shoes? Why not? Oh, really? And I can just talk about things that interest me. It doesn't have to be things that interest the other person. Who cares? If you know they have other interests, then go ahead. Just think of the word and then start talking about it. Okay, Dad likes beer. Hey, Dad, what's your favorite beers that you've been drinking recently? Hey, Dad, what was the first time you drank beer? Hey, Dad, do you think that like everyone when they get older just like likes beer, or do you think that they just grow into it from the tasty, like they think they like the taste, or you think they like the high? Or okay, Dad also likes the Steelers. Hey Dad, what do you think the Steelers' chances are for next year? Hey Dad, so I don't know anything about the Steelers that's been happening. Who like good at they get in the draft and like what positions they still need and stuff. Okay, Okay, move on to Alexis, okay? She's into painting. Alexis, have you painted anything good recently? Oh my gosh. Okay, her parents, okay? Alexis, how have your parents been? Her grades, she's been struggling with her grades a little bit. Getting them up. Alexis, how have your grades been? Do you have any, like, study tips and stuff that you've heard? Because my sister has so many good ones. Like, if you want to hear some study tips, okay? And then I feel like, gosh, Alexis, tell me about your brother. What's he like? Oh, really? He does biochem? So does my sister. That's crazy. Would you ever do biochem? It's so free. 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 Think of any word and like topic that's associated with that person, and then just get onto it. It's not about like what topics are interesting and stuff, because like you can make really anything fast lane. Honestly, if you just push like a little bit to make it into a imaginary situation. Like, okay, you start talking about shoes, and then you're like, but imagine if like we could design our own shoes. Imagine that. Like, imagine if in the future we could just kind of like go online and just like, this is how most people get their shoes, and just like customize the shoe and just have it shipped. You can actually do that with Converse. That was really cool. I tried that one. My mom made these like cow print ones. They're really funny. But yeah, I think a lot about like social anxiety is just overthinking. Because if I can do this right now, no problem by myself, that means I should be able to do it with other people. And like the only reason you wouldn't be able to do it with other people is because you're getting in your own head. You're overthinking things. You don't need to overthink things. Like, it's literally so easy. You can ask the most basic questions and then just go off of that. Literally, okay. And also, okay, talking actually helps me sort my problems out so much. I need to remember this. Talking helps me sort my problems out, helps me think, and it helps me realize things. Okay, so what can I do to improve myself in the future? That's a question I've actually been asking myself a lot. Self-improvement is something really important that's been in my life for a few years. There's people like my sister who think I've taken it too far, and like whenever I try and eat something at the store, usually whenever I don't eat something at a restaurant, she'll be like, why aren't you eating it? Like, literally, I just got into an argument with her recently at this like Chinese dim sum restaurant when I wouldn't eat the fortune cookie. She was like, why not? And I said, because I don't want to. And like, she just went back and forth over and over, and exploded as something way more than it needed to be. But like, I don't, the self-improvement is important enough to me, and I think it's just that it grates against American culture a lot. And like, there's so many different things that people are hearing online. That's so tough to know what to follow. It's just like whatever makes you feel the best. Sometimes you just gotta find the things that suit you, because like most people won't even tell you about them. Like this right here, just talking to a phone. Like, I found it, but this probably doesn't even work best for everyone. So like, it's just about you gotta look through all the information that's out there and stuff, and like find what really suits you. Because this right here, I think if I do this every day, it would actually improve my conversation so much. Yeah. Because like, okay, let's move on to grandma. Flowers. Grandma. What are your favorite flowers? Okay. Like, what flowers do you like the most? Do you know any flowers that are like more difficult to plant in New Jersey? Come on. So like, you can ask people about their problems too, and like about their problems, and you can share problems and stuff. So like, hey grandma, I feel like I want to fit in more. Like, I want to get some of the clothes that other people are buying and like fit in more, but I also don't want to be like one of the popular kids that just gives up the personality. What should I do? Like, should I like should I get the clothes? Because I do think I look good in them, and like start wearing what everyone else is wearing, or should I just like continue to wear what I'm wearing now, which is like, okay, but like, what if by wearing those clothes it gets me into certain social groups that I like have approval that I wouldn't have been able to get in before? Yeah. Anyway, okay, so what are some good snacks you can eat to like gain muscle if you're bodybuilding, protein and stuff? So running, one of my favorites is toast with peanut butter. It's so good. I have it like constantly. Another good one is veggies and hummus. Solid. I do popcorn a lot. Carbs are good, like any way you can get them. So like rice cakes are good. If you get like a chocolate rice cake with peanut butter on it, or just like any rice cake with peanut butter, delicious. If you get damn, I actually can't think of a lot of the snacks I have, because I don't really have that wide variety of snacks. I mostly have the few things I just mentioned. Beef jerky is good, but shouldn't have too much of it because it has a lot of salt. There's gotta be more. I can't think for some reason. Pretzels I have sometimes, just like a simple carb. You can have rice. Oh, if you can get like the cut up rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club, that stuff is good. Oh, cottage cheese with fruit and hint in it, or like honey in it. You can have yogurt with like granola in it. I like to make my own desserts sometimes, so it'll be like protein balls, which is peanut butter, chocolate, oats, honey, and well, there's like one more ingredient. It's like actually that might be it. And then you just like melt it up and stuff. Yeah. So I've been talking for so long, like literally, and I could keep this up forever. I swear. Like I could keep it up all night about running. If I'm talking to a runner, like Jacob. Hey Jacob. So, like about sectionals, did the coaches send you an email that you were like going to sectionals, or do you just think, why do you think that? Well, Jacob, what even made you want to start running? How have I not asked him that? Jacob's like, do you still enjoy running, or are you just doing it for the people? Jacob, do you ever just like, do you ever, like when you're around people and you're not talking to them, do you get self-conscious about it? Or do you just like, are you just like chilling out, zoned out? Because I get self-conscious. I'm like wondering. Jacob, I know you like the Eagles, bro. Have you, do you know like anything that's happening with them right now? Because like I'm so out of tune. Jacob, so are you excited for next year? Like, do you think this was a good year? Do you think this year went by fast? Do you think? Jacob, bro, because I've been making statements a lot. When like questions are good, conversations are, they're not the only ones. Okay, here, I'll practice some like statement conversation. Bro, you can practice these conversation starts. You don't have to say to the person, oh my god, this is genius, bro. Because you're never getting like this many practices all in a row without like just like doing it on your. Yeah. Okay. Without, like doing it on workshop. Okay. Let's just think of two statements for Jacob. Okay. Jacob, did you get a new haircut? No, that's not a statement, bro. Jacob, new haircut looking fire, man. Jacob. Bro, how's that? Not a statement. Jacob. I heard that you have a girlfriend, Jacob. Just be like, what? I mean, like, I'm just kidding. But is there anyone like